Pod 104. Come on, it's Monday. I know we're a little sleepy. It's snowy, but we still gotta do it. We're still here at school. Good morning, Pod 104. There we go. That was much better. Thanks for playing along with me. Welcome back to class. Today we're going to start our first full week of remote learning. And we're going to be talking about a little bit of changes that we're going to do to your work, to help you, to hopefully help your parents, to help with this whole situation. Anyways, before I get into our changes, I want to share kind of like the things I heard from a lot of the people on Friday with our question, which was what was the most interesting or difficult things about remote learning? So I have a list here of a couple of different things. So something I heard a lot is that you're working in a different place. So some of you are working in your house. So you're used to working in our desks, you're used to sitting at your own desk group or on the carpet or wherever it is that you work comfortably, and now you are not in that place. So that's something that was interesting or difficult. Another one is working with your brothers and sisters or your moms and dads. You're used to working with second graders, but you're not used to seeing older brothers and sisters work or younger brothers and sisters work, or at the same time you working and your mom or dad or whoever's taking care of you, some of them might also be working from home. So that's a new or different change. Just the electronics like the tablets, Seesaw, the uploading to Seesaw, the listening, looking on the links, like all of those different things have been tough. And I know Seesaw is new for all of us in working this way. So I want to thank you just even for trying and looking and poking around. So we're going to get better at it as this time goes on. Um, Something I heard a ton too is that you miss either your friends, classmates, teachers, whether it be Miss Garcia, Miss Chavez, some of your other teachers. Um, Suggestion for that one, which I told most of the people who said that, is to like send out a text message or an email to your friends and be like, "Hey, can we video chat?" Or "Hey, can you send me a video and then I'll send you a video back?" Or you can write them letters. You can write them something and then we can mail it. Like there's lots of different ways to remain in communication. I can tell you about myself. Yesterday, I had a video chat with my brother and his wife, and then my sister and her boyfriend. So all of my brothers and sisters were together, even though we were in different places, video chatting for like, we spent like almost an hour and a half talking about nothing really, but it's nice to see them. So I know what it's like to miss people, and try to see if you can't find a way to communicate with them. The hours were different, so some of you were like, I work at different times, I'm doing different things, I'm eating at different times, so just adjusting to the different hours of your day. Some of you said that even though you're not in the class, even though you don't have me, like you can touch me or you can raise your hand or whatever, that we're still doing tons of learning, and I agree. I'm seeing lots of great things from so many of you. And then back to another seesaw thing is recording your voice or recording the videos. Those have been a little bit tricky. And one thing I heard from a ton of you was that focusing was hard. And I can only imagine I myself as a 33-year-old man and having difficulties focusing because I'm in my living room. This is not where I work. This is where I enjoy some family time with my daughter and our toys, and we have our books here. This is where I have my TV, so this is where I do watch TV when I watch TV. So this is not my typical workspace, so I know what it's like to be distracted. Um, so that'll bring me to today's theme, today's idea, which is flexibility. Say it with me, flexibility. Yeah, again, flexibility. So the idea behind flexibility is that you're doing the things you are, but you're trying to be a little bit more aware that it's not going to be like normal. And as you can tell, we're not in a normal situation. But the same things that we do in our class should help you at your home. The first one is to, when we're doing work and you go off to work on the carpet or in our calm down corners or in your desk, I always ask you the same things. Find a place where you can do your best work. Find a place where you can be comfortable and find a place where you can see your learning. So try to do some of that. Find a place where you can work. I work on the floor. I don't like sitting on the couch or on the chairs for so long. So I like to sit on the floor. So that's where I am. But for you, that may be different, and that's okay. Another thing would be your schedule. In our class, we have a very solid schedule that we follow always. First we have breakfast, then we have morning meeting. You know what's next? Phonics, writing, stations. And it goes on through like that every single day. And the point it's like that is because it lets you know that, okay, I know what's next, I know what I need to finish, I know that it's almost lunchtime, I know that this is the time where I'm going to take a break. So at home, a lot of you have worked on writing down that schedule, but it's been hard to follow because it was just our first week of remote learning. So I understand that. So try your best to make sure you write that schedule and you stick to it. And I understand it's difficult because your parents are working. They might have to go somewhere. You might have to go to the grocery store. All sorts of things. This is where our flexibility comes in. And we need to try to be like, okay, it's a different thing, but we'll get it work. But when you're at the grocery store, there's math right there. So if you're adding up things, if you're counting things, you can do all sorts of things like with that. And that could count as your math for the day. There's also reading when you're out in the store, when you're out wherever, if you're sitting in a car, your magazine, that's reading right there. So you don't have to do the things just as we ask them because we understand that your life is going to happen. But I do ask you that you try to do some learning along the way. Um, Anyway, we're going to be sending out now to talk about what this week and the next few weeks will look like. We know that it's been a lot of links, a lot of assignments, a lot of videos, and some of them have not worked the best. So first off, thank you for your flexibility. We know that it's new to all of us. The seesaw is new to me, just like it's new to you, just like it's new to your parents. So we're all trying to figure it out the best that we can. Sometime, hopefully later today or tomorrow, we'll be sending a little box, a menu of the things for you that you can do. That way, if you're looking for something, you can look at your menu. Ooh, I can do this, boop, and you can do that for the week. And then you'll also have some typical assignments that you can do throughout your house. We're gonna try to make it not so seesaw heavy, but we will have to use it because that's where I can look at your work and I can tell you, hey, that was great, or hey, be careful, don't forget to add a capital after that period. So, anyways, yes. Anyway, I've been chatting a ton. You will still get a video from me each morning setting up our day. And then you will also still get a video from me each afternoon doing the chapter for our fantastic Mr. Fox. And now that I think about it, what I might do is because since they're short chapters, I might just read the next 5 chapters and put them all today. So you can do a chapter a day and pause your YouTube video. You can do all 5. You can figure that out as your flexibility allows. Anyway, so for today, you're going to have Fluency Day 1. So you're going to read the package for a minute, write down how many words you read, and then answer the questions for day 1. For writing, we're going to ask you to think of a character that you've seen in a movie or read in a book, and we're just going to ask you to tell us a couple of things about the outside of the character. Are they tall? They have long hair? They have glasses? Whatever. And then a couple of things on the inside. They were very nice. They were smart. They were hardworking. They had a problem and they never gave up. Working on some of your math packet, and then we'll have a seesaw activity. You'll have something from Ms. Chavez or Ms. Garcia. You probably won't have both. That way it gives us more time again. We're trying to give you work and choices to help make it more balanced for your families because we know it's been tough. Um, anyway, that's what it'll look like, and then we'll keep going throughout the day. I do want to tell you that my house is extremely quiet when Alma's asleep and she's awake not so much, so I miss the noise. So I hope you're not making too much noise for your moms and dads and grandmas or whoever you're working with. Anyway, look out for the work on Seesaw. Be flexible, be patient. You're all stuck in the same place. We can't really go outside because of the weather. So try your best to take a deep breath and try your best. You guys have been doing an excellent job. I'm proud of how much work we've done. We had almost 20 people answer the morning meeting question. We have people working so much, even though we're in different places. You guys are doing an excellent job. I miss y'all. I'll see you tomorrow in the morning. Boop. Peace.